Hi, it's Diana from Circle Skirt Central, and today I have my good friend Nikki. We've known each other for about 12 years, and she just got crowned Mrs. Universe North America, and we have a fun little fashion collection to share with you today.
Awesome. I'm so excited for this because this is something you've been working on for a long time. And with my pageant journey and helping women who struggle with self-worth from abuse or other circumstances to be able to find that worth again, there's something that Diana has that's going to fit so nicely along that, and I'm so grateful for Diana. She and Circle Skirt Central are helping sponsor me as I go to Korea and represent North America. And so I'm really excited to be doing this with her, so it's an honor. Thank you.
Thanks for being here today, Nikki. So tell us a little bit about your goals before we get in. What's your dream for your life?
So I really have a strong passion for helping, like I said, women to be able to see their self-worth, to be able to heal, and to be able to really tap into their destinies. And so as I am doing that, as I'm working with these women who have struggled with abuse in the past and things like that, I'm looking forward to being able to open up greater doors to helping people, not just one-on-one, but in great ways. So one of those ways is to open up a network where people can find the resources they're looking for without having to, reach a lot of dead ends before they finally find a solution. And also I want to open up an equestrian, a horse property in the mountains for women and their children to be able to go and receive extra healing in a very safe and therapeutic environment.
Oh, that sounds awesome. You'll have to have me over next.
I will. I totally will. Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. So I am a fashion designer for Circle Skirt Central, as most of you guys know already, and I've been working on this collection based a little bit on my past experiences, but a lot from 2023. So, shall we get started?
Yes. I'm so excited what Diana has here, because not only is it for fashion, but there's a really awesome part that I'm really excited to get to that is in this, the silver,
gold lining,
right? And so I'm really excited.
Okay, yeah, let's start. Okay, we have two styles of skirts. Okay, so Circle Skirt Central does circle skirts mainly, and so let's start with the red one. Let me pull this off right here. So, the first style that we have is an apron dress. Okay, it's a full circle, so that when you twirl around, it flares out all beautiful, like you see in those 1950s movies, or like one of my favorite movies, Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love how wide it can get. Yeah.
And it's got these really nice deep pockets. When I made the pattern for it, I put my phone down and made sure my phone could fit in the pocket all by itself, all the way.
Right. It looks like I could fit my fat wallet in here and my keys and my phone all in one pocket.
Super spacious.
Awesome.
Okay, so the cool thing about our skirts, the apron dress and then the apron skirt, which we'll show you the blue one in a second, is the pockets. We have 3 color options. We have 2 samples with you today, but the third is a white one, and we'll get into the quote in a little bit later. So the red one, inside the pockets, we have embroidered "You are loved" on one pocket and "I love you" on the other. So I have had a lot of issues with mental health, and I've been through abuse, and it is not a very fun place to be, and I found myself feeling unloved and in a pit of despair, and I wanted to remember that I have friends and family who love me. So that's the why. It's red, it's love red color, and it's got "I love you" and "You were loved" in the pockets, and it's really nice to put my hands in the pockets and to feel the embroidery on the back of my hands and just remember that I am loved.
This is my favorite part of these circle skirts, because I feel like nobody else has to know when you stick your hands in your pockets that you're picking up the beautiful energy from these words just by sticking your hands in your pockets. Nobody has to know about it. It's like a secret little message that you carry around for yourself. And so I love it because you can walk around, and if you feel frustrated or nervous or anxious, sticking your hands in your pockets, and then you're on the back of your hands, you can just feel the message. You're like, that in my pockets it says this. And you can feel that and remember that and help you through that experience, that transition, that anxiety, whatever you're feeling. That's what my favorite thing about these circle skirts. They are gorgeous and they flare out and they're absolutely amazing. But on top of that, just the cherry on top are these sweet messages that are written there for you.
They're so fun.
So, yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
So the blue. I'll show you guys the blue too. So here we go. Here's the blue.
It's got a shine to it.
Yeah, so these are all made out of cotton sateen. So you get the easy care of a cotton fabric with the shininess of a sateen weave, which is really cool. So when we flip it over, we've got an invisible zipper and a button closure. And I made this sample is for Nikki. I put her Dianna in it, so she knows I love her too.
I do. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this one actually has the embroidery in the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and let Nikki share with you what that
okay.
is.
So I am so excited about these pockets. In the blue, it says, when I have a choice, and that's in one. When I have a choice, and then in this pocket it says, I choose to believe. And I love that because sometimes we feel like our lives are just passing us by, and where do we get to choose and put our voices out there. And the reality is we always have a choice. And when we can choose, when we realize we have a choice, that gives us power. And then when we choose to believe, it elevates us to another mental level where we can really feel that we have our power back. And so I love that. And I love how, just sticking your hands in the pockets, when I stick my hands in the pockets, I can feel that. But when I have a choice, I choose to believe. And it just brings it all up into my heart, into my mind, and I feel that. And so I just love it. I just love this. Thank you so much, Dianna. This is such a beautiful skirt. It's so fun. And yeah, I'm so excited to show you what it looks like on me.
Yay! All right, so our third color option that we don't have a sample for today is a white skirt. When I was asking Nikki, what other colors should we do? She was like, well, we have red and we have blue, we should do white. And while we were talking about it, I didn't think about it being red, white, and blue until I was putting it all together online, and I was like, oh, Nikki, you're so funny. Because, red, white, and blue, right?
Yeah.
So the white skirt says on the inside of the pockets, I have infinite worth, I am worthy. And oh man, I'm like tearing up a little bit over here. When I have been seriously depressed, like so low that I am not functioning very well, I don't feel worthy. Like I have, in the thoughts in my head, the collection is called Thoughts for a reason. The thoughts in my head are of worthlessness, and I'm not good enough, and I'm broken, things like that. And that's not true, I mean, we all have our own issues. We all have problems to solve, and we all have our weaknesses, but it doesn't make me any less valuable. Mm-hmm. I am worthy, just like Nikki is worthy, just like you are worthy. You have infinite worth. And I wanted to make sure that word infinite was in there because that is such a powerful, unending word.
It is. And that fits right along with my mission of helping women to realize that their worth is there. It's always there. And when we call that, we really are able to step into what we're meant to do and who we're meant to be. And so it's just beautiful to have that on a skirt as a reminder. I have that, I have infinite worth. And it's just such a beautiful message to be able to carry it through. And on that note, I just wanted to say, maybe you're thinking about yourself with these skirts, because I am. But maybe you're also thinking about other people in your life, like a family member, a sister, your mother, a friend, a cousin, somebody in your life who could really use that extra message. And how cute would it be to be able to send that message from you as a gift for that person? I just think that's pretty
I know,
awesome.
that's so awesome. I would have loved to get one of these.
Yes.
In my darkest moments, just have a friend be like, hey, I got this for you, and open it up. I probably would have cried like if someone got this for me. So if you have someone in mind, like seriously consider, making the investment in your relationships and getting this as a gift.
Speaking of timing, when are we going to get these skirts? Like if I order them now, if I pre-order them now, like let's talk about when we can expect them.
So they are in pre-sale now, which means they haven't been produced yet. So one of the fabrics, so the blue fabric that we have is actually out of stock with my supplier. So it'll take about 4 months for us to get the fabric, and then we can do production, which takes another like 4 to 8 weeks depending on the production schedule. And then they have to ship it to me, and then we have fulfillment, and that's, we box it all up and we ship it to everybody. So they're expected to be shipped and delivered in August or September of 25, so that's next year. And then you can enjoy these beautiful skirts.
Well, I'm really excited. So even though it's going to take a while to get to you, it's probably going to be about a year, I just think timing is going to be perfect. So even though I like, getting things fast, these things are going to be treasures that you're going to be able to have for years and years. So this investment is going to be just perfect. And you are going to be able to have these show up for you in a time in your life where you're going to really need it. So a year from now, who knows what you're going to be going through? It could be something hard, something difficult, a change. And whenever these show up, I just trust that it's going to be the perfect timing for you. So pay it forward to yourself, pay it forward to your loved ones, and pre-order these as soon as possible so we can get that moving, so that we can get these skirts into your hands, onto your beautiful waists, and so that you can share them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Well, thank you so much. There should be more information that's coming, so definitely feel free to reach out, feel free to pre-order. And
how do we do that? Okay, that's a good question. All right, so to order them, there's a link in the description that'll take you to the whole collection. Then we have the 3 skirts that are available for pre-order now. And just click the link and it'll take you right over to our website. I will also have a link to Nikki's blog. So if you would like to sponsor her directly, you can go to her blog, sign up for all her updates, and then click the buttons to sponsor her directly, and I'm sure she would appreciate that. Let's see, what else? There will be other links in the description for you guys to peruse a little bit more background on these skirts if you so desire and want to learn more about my process and my inspiration. And other than that, I think that's it. Did we miss anything?
Awesome. I love the circle skirts. I love the quality of the material. I love the design of the pockets. I love the embroidering on the pockets, the messages they carry. I love twirling around in these beautiful skirts because they really just make you feel pretty. They just lay right there on your waist, and they're just so comfortable. So you can be pretty, look pretty, feel pretty, and have that extra message in your pocket. So thank you so much, Dianna. You're amazing. I'm so excited for this. This is so awesome.
Thanks for being here today. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
Bye.
we'll see you. Thank you.